Hello, users, and welcome back to Above It All. This is the series in which I talk about being above it all, because I am above it all. I'm a great person. I literally can't be beat. And speaking of people that I am better than, I saw this clip start hitting the rounds last night. I went to bed early because my sleep schedule's, I'm trying to not go to bed at 3 a.m. So I went to bed at like around 10-ish, and I saw this start circulating, and I was like, I'm going to bookmark this for tomorrow. I didn't watch the full clip, but it appears, and again, I still have not, I've yet to watch the full clip, but it appears that the lady on the right side of the screen went full bonkers over the course of me going to bed and then waking up. So I've got a lot of cringe for you. This is going to be a cringe-tastic episodic installment of Above It All. And so let's watch, of course, Anita Turner. She's just amazing. I can't even, there's no words that can describe just how beautiful she is as a human being. So let's just go in. This should be great.
Hold up. You know, Nina referenced Dr. Martin Luther King before, saying that he said from the Birmingham jail that we should be concerned about white moderates. That's actually not what Martin Luther King said. What he said is we should be worried about the silence of white moderates.
Are you kidding me?
Nina, wait.
No, she's making a language point.
What he said was we should worry about the silence of white moderates. And what we have in Joe Biden is a man who is not silent. He has a long record, and many votes that in today's world feel like the wrong thing were the wrong thing, and he has discussed that over and over again, as Bernie Sanders did on the gun votes and other things. So we can be talking about votes from 20 years ago, or we can be talking about people's values and who they trust.
Last quick point.
And that's what Joe Biden's going to be talking
Last
about.
quick point to you, Nina.
What Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was talking about, he said, it is the point that the white moderate wants things to be comfortable, and instead of focusing in on that, the bigger threat is not necessarily the white KKK member, but more the white moderate that is more comfortable with keeping things the same and pretending like there is no tension.
Don't use Martin Luther King against Joe Biden. You don't have that. You don't have that standing.
First of all,
I'm sorry, you don't.
Don't tell me what kind of standing I have as a black woman in America. How dare you?
You have a lot of standing as a black woman in America. You don't have the standing to attack Joe.
Okay, I'm sorry. I need to pause it. Okay. First of all, let me clarify this. You can easily find the letter from the Birmingham jail, and you can see that the basic thesis, to my understanding, and it appears that Nina is echoing this understanding, and almost every single person I've ever spoken to that has an IQ above 10 has been echoing this understanding, that, yes, of course, you have violent neo-Nazi, KKK kind of people, and they're a problem. They're a giant problem. But the real bigger issue is that most people aren't like that. That is a minority. That is a very small amount of people. However, the idea is that there is the white moderate, the people that go like, oh, what's with all this stuff on TV? I just want things to go back to normal. I just want everything to go back to normal. When in reality, there was never a normal. It's just that they grew up in a privileged bubble and they don't understand the real issues. The way things should go back to normal for you is if everybody gets to experience that normal. That's the whole fundamental thesis. Is when you have people that are a giant block of just like people, I just want to go back to all these black people they marching in the streets. I can't even go to my restaurant without seeing them just there, and I just want things to go back to normal. Like, you're garbage. And that's the whole point of the statement here, is that there's people that are voting for Joe Biden because they want Joe Biden to go back to normal, when Obama was president and there was no such thing as racism, and when poor people weren't dying of lack of health insurance, in this mystical, fantastical realm that has never existed but they think existed because of their privilege and their place in society. That's the whole fucking point. And then she has the audacity to spin this around, and it's just, oh my god, it's so absolutely cringy. So I'm gonna continue this. We're gonna let it run.
You need to attack Joe Biden using Martin Luther King's words.
I didn't attack anybody. You're taking it that way. Listen, don't dip into what I have to say about the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. How dare you, as a white woman,
I'm not
sit
gonna
up
own
here
that.
and try to tell me,
That is not what I
try
said.
to tell me
Don't you
what
do
I'm,
that.
Nina,
what I'm supposed
Hillary,
to feel and what I'm doing right
I'm
now.
out of time on this.
That's something. Chris, I didn't jump in on her
Nina,
though, and then she wants to jump in on me.
Okay.
And give
First
me
of all,
a
it's
certain
not nobody's
interpretation.
jumping
I'm
in
not
on
using
anybody.
it.
You guys
I'm
are
not
in the
using
same
Reverend
party.
Dr. Martin Luther
This
King
is what
Jr.
you guys have
at
to
all.
figure out. You're in the same party. And let me tell you, you better keep that same energy when you're up against Trump that you have against each other, because he is bigger and badder than I think you guys are ready for. But let's agree on this about Dr. King. Only light can drive out dark.
Okay, so in this context, I'm going to be honest, in this context, like, Cuomo here is like, he is the quintessential white moderate. It's in this context. It's like, oh, someone was being a racist piece of shit, and you have problems with that. Well, I mean, we should just, we gotta stop being mean to each other. We're in the same party. This is what the problem with the Democratic Party is the Republican Party is unified in them being racist pieces of garbage. If you're a Republican, there's a 99% chance that you're a racist piece of garbage. I'm talking about people, that are in Congress. Yeah, there's a lot of people that vote Republican because they're low-info voters and they're not racist necessarily, and so forth. But the Democratic Party has the racist piece of shit wing, which is the Joe Biden wing of the party, the Hillary Rosen wing of the party, and not to mention Hillary Clinton wing of the party. And then you've got, I would even go as far as to say Cuomo's probably in that wing of the party as well, the racist, rich piece of cocksucking garbage. And then you've got the people that understand that we need a third party, but there's really just no fundamental and systemic way to actually create one, so they're trying to basically gut out the rich, racist cocksuckers of the Democratic Party, kick them out, or at least overpower them, and then create a Labor Party with the Democratic Party apparatus. That's the idea. But then, you have, Cuomo going oh, you both are in the same body. How dare you? In the sense of, these people always say, oh, the Benny Bros are so mean. They're so mean. And then all of a sudden, when you just be a racist cocksucker and they just start correcting your misinformation, it's oh, how dare you be mean to me? We have to direct the meanness at Trump. Oh, my God. So, okay, this dumb bitch, this stupid, racist cocksucker, had this to say afterward. Now, this tweet's been deleted, but shout-outs to my friend Mudjo II, Joseph from the Mud, sent me this, which is a apparently now deleted tweet. In a letter from Birmingham jail, Dr. MLK Jr. said he was most afraid of and disappointed in white moderates who sought peace over justice. At Joe Biden seeks justice. Okay, so you have two candidates right now. It's a two-person race. Bernie Sanders, arrested for chaining himself to black people over, what he perceived to be extremely racist housing violation kind of stuff. He literally chained himself with people in solidarity and had cops drag his ass out of there. And then you have Joe Biden, the guy who pretends he literally LARPs as if he was he got arrested in South Africa protesting apartheid. That was proven to be false. He literally just made it up. He has an established lore of LARPing and pretending to be a civil rights movement participant. There is no evidence of this. He has been saying this for years and years and years and years and years. Again, also the only reason why Obama chose Biden as a VP is because Biden would basically placate the racists in the South and go well, Biden's in there, can't all be too bad. That's the only reason why Obama took Biden as a VP and not Hillary, for example. So this is just again, it's one of those things where it's Jesus fucking Christ, can you possibly be any more misguided and stupid? And then this bitch comes. The answer to that question, by the way, is yes, she can be more misguided and stupid. So this is okay. On air Thursday, I said my colleague Nina Turner didn't have standing to use MLK Jr. Period, no space. That was wrong, period, space. I am sorry for saying those words. Plus, no need to defend me and attack space, angry black women. Which is currently trending, by the way. They have standing. I always need to listen more than I talk. We rise together. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. This is why I hate, oh my God. Oh, the sheer just ignorance and privilege that these people showcase. Like, living their entire lives in like an alternate reality that's like cut off of from normal people is just bizarre to me. So then you have just the angry black women is trending now, and I just think it's the most hilarious thing. Like, you have everyone just basically making fun of her for being a racist piece of garbage. And then this happens. Good morning. I have nothing but utmost respect for Nina. Her experience as a person of color in the fight she's waging in this election. Wake up this morning to this. I apologize. Plus, I take full responsibility. I look forward to the rest of the primary seeking common ground. See, that's the thing. You can't support a sexual predator, racist piece of garbage and claim not to be like a racist piece of garbage yourself. There are two candidates. One is an intersectional candidate who believes in rights for everybody. The other is a racist piece of garbage who harasses and is a weirdo creep to like little girls and like, you know, young women. Like, you can't choose the fucking creepo sexual predator and then all of a sudden talk about, oh, we both need to get over our differences and come together. How about you just stop being a cocksucker? How about that? Like, is that like an option that you've ever even conceived of in your entire mind? Oh, okay, I have option one, be a cocksucking racist piece of garbage who's promoting a sexist fucking sexual predator. Option two, give poor people health care. I don't know. These are both. This is a difficult choice. I wonder which one I can make. Who knows? I don't know. This fucking bitch. Holy shit. Holy shit. It's fucking. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I'm really mad. I'm an angry gamer right now. This is like, I'm just so fucking upset. I'm actually not that upset because it's not surprising. This is not surprising. So, you know, like, it's just another day. Just another day in like white fucking liberal fucking feminist fucking DC circuit garbage. Fucking, I hate these people. Like, there's a part of me that wants to see them run with Joe Biden and get demolished by Trump just because seeing them cry about it would be just, I want to live in that timeline for like a day, you know what I mean? But the real timeline is we gotta get Bernie in there, dude. Like, oh god, we can't play this game. We can't let these stupid cocksuckers take over our fucking country. We can't do it. We can't do it. We can't do it. Because they're all two sides of the same coin. Racist piece of shit that votes Republican. Racist piece of shit that votes Democrat. Those are the same fucking shit. Ugh, I hate them. I hate them. Anyway, so this video's over. Later today, I'm going to be debuting the first, vlog from my Columbia field trip. I went to Columbia, South Carolina to do some canvassing work for Bernie Sanders, and I met a lot of Bernie bros in the flesh. We're just constantly making fun of each other, and, you know, like, we're just constantly being rude and toxic, you know? Everyone's just leaking, and, like, you just, like, there's, you know, like, when you're really sweaty and, like, you're really greasy and you're glistening? Imagine that, but it's, like nuclear slime just, like, leaking out of your pores because they're just toxic white males everywhere. I went to the Bernie rally and just a sea of toxic white males. But I'm doing, like, a mini documentary, so I'm doing really cool editing stuff. I've never done this kind of thing before, and I thought it'd be neat. And the first part of that is going to debut tonight, so I'm uploading it currently. And so if you're interested in that, it's about 15 minutes. Go check it out. I'm going to try to get out one every day until that's done, and I think it'll be really cool. So if that's interesting to you, definitely check it out. If it is not interesting to you, if that is not interesting, you can not check it out, but I suggest checking it out because it was pretty fun. I got to see Bernie. I got to see Bernard, rather. I was going to say Bernard, and then I said Bernie. I got to meet Nina Turner, which was awesome. Again, she's just a great person. And it was just a really all-around, really cool experience. So definitely go watch that video later, and subscribe if you haven't, and check out some of my epic gameplay. I'm a video gamer. I play games, you know what I'm saying? Like, I play games. I also drink coffee. This isn't my cup, by the way, just saying. Okay, I'm going to turn it off.